It seemed a normal day in St. Petersburg, Russia. Raskolnikov was up to his antics, going around the city in mindless wandering, while avoiding all people, when an idea comes to his mind. He had met a pawnbroker earlier with lots of money, and him, having very little, as most Russians, would benefit from her death. Cunningly, he coaxes his way in, and with a blow to the head, she goes down. Her sister walks in, and without time to react, she goes down the same way. Suddenly, a pounding comes from the door. Panic sets in as Raskolnikov realizes they are relentless and will not leave without speaking to the pawnbroker. Through some miscommunication, both men left for a brief moment, and Raskolnikov slips out. He leaves without a trace and seems to have committed the perfect crime. Then the madness hits Raskolnikov. He drifts in and out of consciousness, worrying the maid, Nastasia, Razumihin, an old friend, Zosimov, a doctor, as well as his adoring mother and sister. They believe he's just not taking care of himself and has fallen ill. The idea of him being a murderer is far from their mind. Raskolnikov finds himself skeptical of everyone, worrying they all suspect him, and at any moment the police will burst through his door. But with lucky break after lucky break, Raskolnikov seems to recover and become his normal self. He even goes to dinner with his mother and sister and convinces Dunya, his sister, out of an awful engagement. All is well until Raskolnikov excuses himself suddenly and tells them never to bother him, and he will call on them when he is ready. He rushes out with no explanation, and much pain is left behind. Fyodor Dostoevsky's Crime and Punishment analyzes the psychology of a murderer and the self-incrimination of protagonist Raskolnikov. Vivid descriptions and lengthy thoughts paint the picture of a guilty man so desperate to tell the truth. Slowly, throughout the novel, those around him pick up on cues that he could have done it.